following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
No emails?
Not since the last swap.
Alright.
I mean, there'll be some generic correspondence like, no you.
Yeah. No, it's Wednesday, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So do more. See you tonight, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
I didn't...
No,
couldn't
it's
afford
because...
to print them out. Svetlana, you arrive at Max's office.
Cool.
Your new friend is there.
Oh, hello, Stephanie.
Oh, hey! Beaming smile. Radiating confidence.
It's good to see you again. You obviously got the call this morning as well.
Sure is lucky I can fly real fast. I live out of town.
Okay.
Not too far out of town, though. Perhaps maybe even deeper in town.
You okay?
I'm just a little pissed off. I had an opportunity to catch Soviet last night, but I let her slip through my fingers. All I got was her outfit. I mean, it's intact. I suppose I could put it on a mannequin, but it just kind of feels like a false trophy bin.
Don't you think that would be worth something to certain people?
No, then I'd have to admit to my friends I had her in my hands and let her go. Alvin would never let me forget that.
Yeah, if that theoretically ever happened, I'd be
So
pissed.
you wouldn't mind if I took it off your hands then?
Why would you want it?
Like I said, it might
I
be
mean, I
worth
suppose we
something.
could
I'm not a...
fishes out of good phrases. I suppose we could dress you up in it. But that might make you a target.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a poor Russian girl. What do you...
Yeah, you can have it if you want, sure.
Thanks.
There's a bit of a tear in the back, but otherwise it's
Stuff
fine.
it down clear.
Look, apparently a whole bunch of guys want to photograph our sexy bodies.
Yes.
Like we're objects.
Well, we're not, but I mean, that doesn't mean we can't use what we've got to our advantage.
Sure, I get it. So,
Have you got a problem with it? I mean,
only sometimes.
only sometimes. I suppose as long as the thing that's for isn't too sleazy.
Sometimes I don't mind that.
Yeah.
You have to understand, if you're going to be working with me at all, that sometimes I don't want to be looked at, and other times I love it. Maybe I'm bipolar. I don't know.
We'll just play.
Oh, well, if you're ever feeling,
Roxy hopes
you
so.
know, down about it, let me know and I'll, yeah.
I'm sorry, you.
Well, I mean, thanks, I guess, but I barely know you.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be shooting together a lot, and what the gist of Max's argument, apparently the phones were ringing off the hook.
Yeah, apparently we're only going to have enough time to do one, so we have to choose one. I'm a big fan of this lingerie thing.
Okay, I haven't even looked at them yet, so I'll peruse the...
Bob's
Fish
Fishwear.
balls.
It involves a bunch of very tall rubber boots that have pants attached. We're going to go up over there. There's Fishwear.
Okay.
Summer fun with Hawaiian shirts.
Just the shirt.
WWE.com. Put it on t-shirts and look like you're vaguely interested in wrestling.
Yeah. And then the lingerie one.
Lingerie one. There's also Crazy Vladclev. Would like you to wear what basically amounts to transparent tissue paper. That's the
probably a
lowest
little-
paying job.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm guessing the lingerie one's the highest paying. Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with you on this. Also, I know Crazy Vladcliff, and not only is it,
You know the Crazy Vladclev?
yeah,
Of Crazy Vladclev's Discount Vladclev Warehouse and Vladclevery?
yes.
Can I meet him?
If you want, he's nothing special.
You joking?
He sells cheap stuff.
Those things are amazing. I bought a coat once that made me colder when I was wearing it. You have any idea how cool that is for hiding your identity?
That No.
Like, say, if you were to be Soviet, for example, and you were a very cold-themed person,
Yeah.
you could wear the crazy Vladcliff coat, and no one would know that you're secretly not warmer.
Wow, that's quite an interesting concept there you've come up with.
Hey, I've been in this game a while.
Let's do the let's not pay attention to that and do the
Okay.
lingerie one. Fine.
Those of you who have played Steel Thunder will know the kind of checkbox form you are ticking here. Those of you who haven't, what were you doing with your Commodore 64 life? Oh, get Steel Thunder! I love that game!
Okay. I do need to play that again somewhere.
We've got it reserved for Dark Alliance at the moment.
Yeah, that's
Because you can't just pull one plug and plug another one in and play another game on that setup. No. Although I might need Brendan to build me another shelf at some point. I still haven't paid him for the last one. I will, though.
I mean, one that you can fit the thing in.
No, because I've got my VHS player working, so
Yep.
I can put if I could just shove that in there too and slide it in. That would.
Is there a have they allocated a time for this shoot?
Oh yeah, well, Max will set it up, so I'm assuming it'll be in a few days or something.
Okay. I guess we're agreed. We'll I guess take these to Max herself and then.
You do that. Go to work. You get changed. You go to work. Well, I was like, you.
Hi.
So, you'll be wanting some time off at some point to do more modelling, I assume, because you apparently are very popular.
Yes. Myself and Stephanie. She's possibly going to be one of our models for the archaeologist convention.
Yes, the amazing Stephanie.
So yeah, my boss Max is going
We
to
have an event coming up, you know.
What, another event?
No, the same one.
Yeah.
Since you know her, perhaps you could approach her with
Yeah, I've already mentioned it to her.
You're so good at this. Why don't I give you... Oh, I have given you a raise.
Damn it. Almost. So close.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, here's
Max-
a copy of that paper you like. Off you go.
Max will get back to me on the actual date.
Is that a double-sided free print?
It is.
Don't expect this to be regular.
The free press. Oh, might as well start. DMV students overachieving by Biff Chetson. Sources inside the DMV have been expressing delight with the current crop of new sign-ups. Every year the high school testings are carried out, and like them or not, it does indeed lead to a high intake of volunteers to serve in the DMV. The current crop across the nation have been wowing their superiors. Of particular note are Jennifer Jenkins, Michael Weeks, Dexter Midnight, and Thomas Fury Jr., who are new DMV agents in Nevada. DMV is particularly pleased with the progress of two dangerous global threat level inductees who have been managed against all odds to refrain from ending the world for an impressive amount of time. With the new DMV agents reaching proficiency faster than ever, one could be forgiven for assuming that the time could be up for renegade mutants. However, the normal response times would still apply, and as the DMV agents become more powerful generation by generation, so do the criminals. In reality, excellence is needed solely to maintain pace with burgeoning crime. So if you fear the rise in mutant crime and you happen to be a mutant, instead of bringing violence to bear, why not sign up?
And bring violence to bear.
Yeah, but officially! For
Sanction.
America.
Dead Rising from the Grave? By Kathy Baxter. Reports of ghost sightings in Cold Rocks have increased over the last few weeks. The increase is matched all across the United States. Police raids on satanic cults have also increased. Not just because detection and intervention methods have improved, but because the number of occult rituals has increased. What makes a criminal mind turn to the occult this year? Maybe the same reason church attendance has grown. With how crazy everything seems to have become. First wish-granting mutants, or was it Storm Soviet first? Then the mass time-skipping reported by many people across the world, the rise of strange shared dreams, the mass execution of global leaders, even King Kamehameha coming back. People more than ever need something to cling to, some hope that it isn't all for nothing.
Power Core saves slaves. Doom art. Buddy Flash Gibson. Following the Power Core's slick car has paid off. This time I was able to watch as a squat stone building did nothing for about an hour. Then it exploded! The battle which raged inside was only briefly visible when whatever criminal elements within blew holes in the side, allowing me to see the tense, death-defying battle the Power Core were engaged in within. Saving each other's lives several times from an enemy who seemed to prefer self-destructing to surrender. Who does that? Really? Finally, they brought forth 4 coffin-sized pods, and I was able to sneak closer to get a look. What was inside shocked me. The pods were in fact sophisticated human transporters designed to keep the person inside asleep and safe. They were slaves ready for transport. It was not that much later that everything went to hell and the Power Core were blown clear of the devastating explosion. Some research shows that the warehouse in question was owned, by a roundabout method, by some parent company as the Power Core's last warehouse crime raid. Do they have some sort of vendetta against the company, or does this crime syndicate go deeper than we think?
George Lucas to attend cult gathering by Elvis Potniger.
Cults must stop cults.
Some have been asking if it is a good idea to have a large gathering of the social subculture referred to as nerds, with the nerd crimes increasing in frequency. It is often ill-advised to jump to conclusions with no data, so I did some research into what a nerd is, the same way many people do. I watched a movie, Revenge of the Nerds. Is an Animal House-inspired boner comedy in which a group of nerds give comeuppance to those who harass them in a variety of events. From this movie, I have learned that a nerd is a term for a social outcast who woefully ignores the norms of society and rapes women. So I am forced to ask myself, are these nerd crimes simply people finally noticing that nerds are basically little gremlins? With such in mind, is it a good idea that visionary filmmaker George Lucas will attend the Archaeologist Convention? Am you sure to draw more of these rejects to this event? Will nobody think of the possibilities of such a large gathering of dangerous outcasts? What amounts, as far as I can tell, to a video game cult obsessed with dressing in strange garb and repeating mantras such as "Nee, nee, nee!" and "All power to the engines," or "I am Chief Break Everything, Tomahawk Chop Hi-ya!" Is this really so far away from sweet mother, send your child to me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear?
Yeah, what's worse?
I have Chief Break Everything, Tomahawk Chop Hi-ya. It's quite up there with sweet mother, send your child to me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Model Agent Kay Linderman. I sat down to interview Solaria, nowadays known simply as Stephanie Richard, DMV agent. Many rumours and assignations have been swirling around, and I want to set the matter straight. The former superheroine gave up the life of the vigilante following an arrest by Reno police, where indeed she did accept an offer to use her powers for good instead of face time in Tora Hara. Ms. Richard admits to also having quite the collection of criminal artifacts gathered over the years of crime fighting. When asked about her independent wealth, she admitted to having quite a lot of liquid cash too. Until recently, when she donated all of it to relief efforts to repair the damage done by rampaging Guardian robots, monsters and so forth in combat. And so forth her in combat. Despite her investment portfolio, she has donated so much that she has had to take a second job as a model. Yes, I show off my body for money. I am sure some local rag will call me a thought or a whore. And I kind of understand that. I do feel a bit dirty, sometimes a lot dirty, doing it. I can't stop myself thinking about what people are doing with some more provocative pictures. But if Anthony Smar's girlfriend can be a model along with thousands of other women, why not Miss Richard? Much of her DMV work is, of course, classified, and she could not discuss it. But she did stress that DMV agents are just like people. But also more than people. There is a high level of training I'm going through. The knowledge base and physical requirements are extreme. The pressures, she also inferred, to keep up with mutant supercriminals is high. Stephanie also had high praise for her co-workers in both professions, mentioning her friends in both jobs, her shared pride in their accomplishments, and that she managed to find one model who wasn't a massive bitch. When asked about the rising mutant panic, she stressed the need to a calm, level head, warned against buying into mainstream media hysteria, and urged people to treat everyone how they would like to be treated. Finally, I asked about the recent stories about her in the media. If I'm honest, maybe I am just a pretty face. Without my looks and powers, am I really any use to you? Probably not.
Local rapper found dead on altar by Jay Ellering. Local rap artist Ice Tray, notably famous for his single Fuck Bitch Ho Yo Yo Ya Nigga, from his album Dat Paper, has lived a short and lavish lifestyle, and now his mansion, made entirely out of spinning rims, stands empty and will go up for auction. Ice Tray, real name Clarence Q. Nigley Jr., was found dead in the city's ancient historical satanic altar in the Gap.
Ancient historical satanic altar?
At the Gap. At the centre of a pentacle and surrounded by melted wax, the police believe it was the result of a drug deal gone bad, as Ice Tray has a dime bag of marijuana on his person and no cash. Trey was about to perform at the Archaeologists' Convention, reprising several popular songs from the soundtrack of Def Jam Property Destruction 2, a video game. The local rap community expressed their grief this morning with a 21-car drive-by salute.
You want to give Brandon a chance to
Well,
count down?
like
Yeah,
two
well,
more
it's my
beats
turn
there, you want to
anyway,
finish
so-
them off.
That was the most
There you go.
perfect.
Local model found dead on altar by Alona. Popular lingerie model Esther Candace was found last night, splayed open on what was described as a makeshift satanic altar in the Ford district last night. Police say the high amount of drugs found in her system and semen found inside her stomach, along with her attire, indicate this was the result of a satanic ritual. Satanic ritual killing. According to police sources, there have been a sharp rise in occult killings of late.
Yeah, okay.
Local guard found dead on altar. W. Stewart. Following the late shift at the bank, former convict and reformed bank guard Pain Train took a shortcut home through Reagan Memorial Park and stumbled across... a sinister black altar festooned with several corpses.
See, he found dead on an altar. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da.
The speedy and alert resident contacted the police, and following his arrest and interrogation was released, having been cleared of suspicion. The coroner has no idea what killed the dead found on the altar, but did find some sticky black residue around their mouth and eyes. The police were unable to get samples of the altar as it was made of shadow and dissolved when we shone light on it. One officer, who wished to remain anonymous, said, "Crikey! Mutants are getting crazy, dig it?"
No idea.
Chavez, I'm looking at you!
Ultra Girl shot down over Germany. Engelheim Einstein. The glorious forces of the Eastern German Reich have reported that their Luftwaffe engaged and shot down a flying mutant, presumed to be Ultra Girl, on Saturday morning. The flying mutant was hit with a newly developed Spring Sophie Mutagen Toten, deployed from the new Flugenzung. Reich forces then detained the mutant in a bondage Geschirr für Frauen. Reliable East German news source, Propaganda Paper von Lügen, reported the American heroine Ultra Girl was detained quickly and interred in the Sir Stark's Gefängnis mutant prison and will be put on a trial for espionage and war crimes before her execution later this month. This represents a significant victory for Hitler's Geklontes Gehirn in einen Glasbehälter over weak American forces. Scientists
Hitler's cloned brain in a glass jar.
Scientists have concluded that Ultra-Girl's quick defeat could be attributed to weakness in the capitalist system and the strength of German armed forces.
Oh, Light Brigade saved England from Shadow Zeppelin.
Sure is a good thing we actually did that and didn't fail.
It seems the heroic Light Brigade stopped a horde of flying shadow pterodactyls from being deployed from a shadowy Zeppelin. The monsters had no sooner attacked London than the brightly coloured Light Brigade posed into action, battling the beasts from rooftop to rooftop of foggy old London. Things looked bad for a while there, with Ramrod being trapped in some sort of wall and Stable dragged down to the Thames. But after Kiss, who had literally written in the Kiss font and everything,
See that?
showed up to remind Flashback that pterodactyls can't stand the sound of an electric guitar, the Green Brigade member then changed his battle axe into a rocking guitar that is definitely cool, and ineptly jammed out a cool... you even got that bit right! Which seemed to break up the shadow monsters. The Light Brigade then flew up to the Zeppelin, and whatever happened, it broke apart in a ball of light, and the Light Brigade emerged victorious. Later that evening, they appeared on stage with Kiss in concert. It was on fleek. Wow! So accurate.
This is my new favourite newspaper. The specific one.
The mansion made of spinning rims, just sold you.
That got me the most. I want to buy that mansion.
With your...
With no money.
You break all the
Thomas
spinning
Drake
ring.
Senpai, buy this house for me.
Alright. Send up a letter. No, Thomas. I wish to live in the house of spinning rings.
Actually, do it. If you want to, you would buy it.
I might send him that letter just as a try. See if he'll do it.
So I need to use the phone privately.
Okay, of course. No problem, honey. Who are you calling? I'll put you through. Says the transvestite who runs the phone.
I'm calling BioWare.
Beep! BioWare offices. How can we help?
Hello, I'd like to speak
Oh, you're a woman. That's fine.
to Xander Magruder, please.
Look, honey, I can't put through every desperate nerd girl who wants to sleep with Xander Magruder through to him. I know he's very popular and highly desirable.
No, I'm calling from the deck of many things. It's about
You don't sound like that desperate fat nerd learner.
what Lyle.
Oh, he has a name.
I work for him.
Oh, does he do things to you? They dress you up in little outfits and...
Well, I wear outfits for my job, yes.
Maybe you should be calling the police.
No, I just need to speak to Xander. That's okay.
Give me your name, I'll ask him if he wants to speak with you, but...
Svetlana Severnaya Ivanova.
I wouldn't hold out hope, love. You turn away dozens of calls from desperate women every day, and I'll get through them. Your desk phone rings.
Xander Magruder.
Hi. It's front desk.
Hey.
Do you know a Sveltina Subvertical Bobanov?
No, I don't.
Well, she wants to talk to you, apparently, so I'll just tell her to. So you don't want to talk to her.
Alright, no problem. Just put her on the name of other ones.
Sorry to bother you.
No, that's all good. Cheers, thank you.
Hi, I'm sorry, Sveltina, but he doesn't want to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Sorry, Ms. Bobanov.
It's Ivanova and...
God, my writing's so terrible.
Okay, fine. Das Vidanya.
Wait, I thought you said your name was...
I'm writing down this dust, but down your name too.
Go back to work.
Lyle has his direct line number. Did everything go okay, hon? That was really short.
No, I couldn't get through. Apparently he didn't want to talk to me for some reason.
I don't care how rich that man thinks he is. You march right down to that spire right now and you tell him he can't treat you like an object. You're a beautiful, independent woman who deserves his attention and respect.
I'm not talking about Anthony Smar. I was...
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you have more than one boyfriend?
No, I wasn't calling a boyfriend. It was a friend. Who happens to be a boy.
Oh, I get it. Well, if he didn't want to talk to you, he's not much of a friend at all.
Maybe he was busy. I'm going to see him tonight anyway, but I wanted to talk to him sooner if possible.
Where does he work?
BioWare, you just
Oh, right, of course. Well, you give me one moment. You go back to... Dry your tears, young one. You go back to work and you leave this to Uncle Vern. Auntie Vern! I'm a woman now.
Okay, Auntie. back to the cat count.
Your phone will ring again.
Santa Ruda.
There's a very distressing transvestite on the phone from the deck of many things who said that if you're not wanting to talk to your friend Svetlana means you're a terrible person.
When did she call?
I don't know. I've never heard of a there was a Sveltina Abominov.
Hold on. Are you sure that wasn't Svetlana?
I can't be 100% sure. This transvestite's really insistent.
Afraid to
Look,
say this, but
if it was your friend, maybe you want to call her.
yeah,
If it was, I'm really sorry.
yep. Say I don't want to talk to her. Just say, I'll call now.
Okay. You might want to call me. Louis' office. Lyle speaking. Or if you're a sexy lady, you can call me Daddy.
All right, Daddy. Is
Oh, God damn it, Xander!
Nice.
can I speak to Svetlana, please?
Of course you can.
Svetlana, please report to Lyle's office for a dressing down. You've been very naughty.
I do.
You better go up there. I'll look after your counter.
I go upstairs nervously.
There's a phone call for you.
Oh.
That you should not be using my private office number to have your friends call me. And it's for private office things only.
I did.
I'm going to let you away with a verbal warning this time, but only because I like you.
I'm sorry, sir. What happened
Very
again?
well. Now I need to go out of my office because there's no such thing as cordless phones. That would be amazing. You'd think I'd be able to afford them.
Hello?
Hey, Svetlana, how's it going?
Oh.
He tried calling beforehand.
Yes, there's something I came across. Do you get the Free Press newspaper there at BioWare?
No, we get the Cold Rock Post.
You might want to get a copy of the Free Press.
Okay.
There's an article. Ultra Girl's apparently been captured by the Germans.
Off to Germany.
Sandra, you there?
He's probably imagining exactly how badly Uber Rocket beat the shit out of her in his head, because that's a very flat way of putting it.
Sandra, you okay?
How okay do you think he is, you stupid whore? The girlfriend you don't possibly rate is possibly dead. How do you feel? Okay, you good?
This is Roxanne.
3 days.
Are they sure?
Well, according to the newspaper, they use a lot of German terms.
None of
But
which are
they
real
used-
terms, and you should not put them into Google Translate at all.
But apparently she was shot down over Germany by some new weapon. And they're holding her in some other new mutant holding thing in the prison there. And she's going on trial for espionage and war crimes. And there's plans to execute her later in the month. You might want to I'll give you a copy of the paper when you come around tonight. But
I'll talk to you later.
yes,
Wait steps.
I couldn't help but monitoring the phone conversation. You alright?
Yeah. No. I've got to go.
Need me to create a distraction?
No, I've done all my work, so I'm.
What?
It's like not even lunchtime.
You've been here 2 hours!
I got bored.
You sure you don't want me to create a distraction?
No. I'll catch you later, and I'll just walk out.
Extinguishes sheaf of paper she's already seen.
That's a good friend. You want me to create a distraction? Or I'm looking for an excuse to set something on fire.
I'm looking for a cover because I've
my job.
already set something on
That's
fire.
my job! She got in my job!
The difference is she did it with paper. You do it with electronics. Hers is cheaper.
So I'm just sort of walking towards the Titan Tower.
A man walks down the street. He says, "Why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle now? And the rest of my life is so hard. What about my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model now that my role models are gone? Gone. Dogs in the moonlight." Okay, who do you get mugged by?
Old biddies.
Well, I rolled a good number. I rolled a Layla number.
He was mugged by Layla.
You are suddenly grabbed and hauled into the alleyway by something roughly 7 to 8 feet tall. A large glowing eye bar looks down at you.
You're still planning to win your tournament.
Oh, don't. Today's not the day. Please don't. Just go away. Please.
Brave small man. What has brought about this bravery?
My girlfriend's been captured by the Germans, and I need to figure out a way of getting her free.
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.